case you do not know that today happens to be Father's Day. Yes, today is Father's Day, and I am glad to know that you are part of everything that we're doing here today. I would like to ask, have you wished your father a happy Father's Day today? Have you done that? Right? Have you wished the men around you a happy Father's Day? If you are yet to do that, I want you to do that. Every man to be celebrated as long as that person is a biological male man. That person deserves to be celebrated. So I want you all to do me that favor by celebrating all the men around you. It is Father's Day 2024. Interestingly, on your radiotherapies today, the topic we're looking at is managing stress and anxiety in everyday life. So we're looking at how you can manage stress and how you can ensure that you do not allow life's happenings to weigh you down. So today's Father's Day. Yes, that's true. But we will ensure that everything that we are discussing and all the conversations we are having is also beneficial to those who are women. So if you're a woman, you don't have to walk away, sister, with us, because today you will still find something as stress, anxiety, and everything that comes with that. It's not gender specific or gender bias. We all deal with stress, we all deal with anxiety as long as we are humans. Thank you so much for staying with me. And by the time you're done enjoying this particular music, you will be hearing my voice and that of my guests. Thank you for staying with me. All right. All right. Earl. Earl. Yes. Earl. Right. No. Yes. Thank you for staying with me and for being part of your radiotherapist that is happening today. Like I mentioned, today we are talking about that Whala, not the finish, right? So no matter how you look at it and how you try to solve one problem, it's like the moment you're solving one problem, another problem is happening. And that's why today we said we're going to be working on Wahala, not the finish. And that's because no matter how much you just try to gather the energy, you are dealing with one thing and another thing is popping up. Today I have an amazing guest in studio, right? So I'm having a guest in studio physically, and I'm having another guest who is also joining us online. We're also having guests that are joining us online to ensure that today we have an amazing experience. And that's because I want us to discuss today's matter extensively and see how we can all learn from it. If you live in Nigeria right now, I am very sure that you are experiencing one form of stress or the other that you may not have caused, right? You may not be the person who caused the stress, but unfortunately, because you live in Nigeria, you have to just experience this level of stress. And one way or the other, you may have to deal with anxiety, right? And asking yourself, how do I do this? How do I do that? Last night in my house, we had to try out the cucumber stew, cucumber sauce for rice. And when I took it, it was good. It was great. I liked it. And that's because tomatoes was becoming too expensive. Last time when tomatoes were so expensive, we had to learn how to make stew from carrot. And it's like carrot is now being expensive. And now we have found out a way to do that from cucumber. So there are different ways and different things you can do to reduce your stress. Now in studio with me today is an amazing person, Mr. Michael. I want him to introduce himself and give us his full name so that we can. And yes, I also want him to tell us what he does. I have his profile here, but usually I notice that it's sweeter when people are able to just tell you who they are, what they do, so that you can experience them. Welcome, sir, to Vintage 93.7 FM, and welcome to your radiotherapy, sir. So please, yes, tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, sir.
My name is Michael Agbolabori. I'm a postgraduate student of University of Ibadan.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my first degree, I did psychology. PhD psychology. And in my master's program,
yes, sir.
I'm doing MHA in psychology.
Wow.
So I'm actually a psychologist. And that is why anxiety, stress are very important to us as psychologists.
Sure, that's true.
We want to help you out.
That's true.
We want you to see how you can get out of this problem.
That's true.
You don't need to be too anxious. You don't need to have a problem of anxiety. In Nigeria, a lot of people go about having problems that are problems that concern the mind, the mental health.
Yes.
Mental health is very, very important for us. We have to take care of our mental health.
True.
Mentally health.
True.
Very
True.
important. So that's just that's just the introduction.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, Mr. Michael, for coming. I appreciate your coming. And this is especially when you realize that the person we are having today is also a psychologist. So we are going to be, I am a counseling psychologist, and I'm having a psychologist also join us on set. And joining us online is Miss Marvelous. Can you hear me, ma'am? Hello, Miss Marvelous.
Yes,
can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. I can hear you, sir. Happy to be online now.
Okay, how you doing? How is Father's Day in your area? Sorry. Can
What
you
did
hear
you say,
me?
sir?
I said, how is Father's Day in your
Yes, I can hear
area?
you now. I can hear you.
Oh, sorry for that. Sorry, everybody. Can you still hear us clearly, ma'am?
Yes, I can hear you very clearly.
Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you. So where are you joining us from today, ma'am?
You said
Are
what?
you the city of Are you the city of Ibadan? Where are you joining us from?
I am joining you from Lagos State.
Correct. Correct. That's good. That's good. So we have someone in the studio and we have someone joining us from Lagos State. Interestingly, we also have other people who would be joining us. It's good to know that we are all here and we can have this conversation together. So, sir, what was the first thing that came to your mind, Mr. Michael, when you got this topic?
Yeah, I was very, very happy,
Mhm.
to talk on this topic because I know a lot of people in Nigeria are facing this problem of stress,
Yes.
anxiety.
Yes.
So I see it as an opportunity to enlighten people, to educate people,
Mhm.
to counsel people
Mm.
on how they can get themselves out of this problem.
Yes.
So we all need psychologists in Nigeria.
Mm.
The common physician that we know, the medical doctor, that's what all of us know.
Mhm.
But when you are talking about mental health, you
True.
need a psychologist to
True.
help you.
True.
So I'm very, very happy to be on this program to tell people about the duties of a psychologist.
And helping them deal with these
Yeah,
particular things.
yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, marvelous. What was it that came to your mind when you just saw this topic? No, Whala, not the finish, right? And we said we wanted to talk about how people can manage stress and how people can manage anxiety. What was it that came to your mind when you received the topic?
Yeah, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the topic was that this topic actually boils down to what affects almost everybody, even including psychologists. But the difference between
Yes,
a professional psychologist and every other person is the information we have access to on how to manage the stress we
true,
encounter on a daily basis. And I'm happy to be
true.
online and to be able to share that information with other people too.
I'm glad to have you. The good thing about it is that today, all the people I'm having on set today are people who work with others. They are professionals who work with others when it comes to managing stress and also when it comes to dealing with anxiety. I have Esther also joining us online, and Esther is joining us live on YouTube and also on Facebook. So for those of you who may want to follow us on Facebook and see our faces, right? You want to see the face of Michael, you want to see my face, you want to see the face of my other guests. You can go on Facebook and check Vintage 93.7 FM Ibadan. So if you search for Vintage 93.7 FM Ibadan, you'll be able to see us. If you go to Alright, if you just go to my profile and Alright, you'll be able to see us. And also, if you go to my YouTube, Alright Passion, if you go on YouTube and just search for Alright Passion, you will also be able to see us live. Miss Esther, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Good afternoon. Can you hear
Good
me?
afternoon. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Where are you joining us from?
I'm joining from the city of Ibadan.
Hello, I can
Hello.
hear you.
Okay, yes, I said I'm joining live from the city of Ibadan, or your state. Wow. Hello.
Technical issues. Okay, great. Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you now. Wow. Wow. Mr. Alright, your mic is muted. I can't hear you.
First of all, I would like to define
Okay.
anxiety.
Okay. Yes.
Anxiety is a feeling of nervousness,
Yes.
apprehension,
Yes.
and self-doubt.
Okay.
You know, when you have fear in your mind,
Yes.
fear,
Yes.
phobia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you are afraid of life. You
Sure.
don't know what to do. You don't know how to go about life.
Yes.
So these are the common explanations of anxiety, stress.
Mm.
Now, the question you asked me is about how we can deal with it.
Yes. How we can deal with it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or rather, what are the common causes of stress that we can see out there?
Okay. The common causes. In Nigeria, we all know that finances are very, very important for us.
Mm.
And most people get stressed up because of their economic situation.
True.
Maybe they don't have money to buy food.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they don't have money to buy clothes. Maybe they don't have money to pay for their shelter. Maybe the house rent,
Yes.
or the NEPA bill. They want to send their children to school. They don't have money to pay their school fees and all that. So these are common causes of stress. And apart from that, some people they are they are not healthy. Maybe they take drugs, which they have to be buying all the time.
That's true.
Then some people they have marital problems, marital stress problem. Maybe the wife is given the man problem, or the woman is given the man problem, or the man is given the woman problem. Some people have stress through that means.
Yes.
They don't know how to go about their marital situation. They don't know what to do. They are there. They sleep together. They wake up together, but they are not happy. So couples that are not happy with their marriage, they will have stress.
True.
Then
True.
other causes or other examples. Maybe where you're working, your working place.
Yes.
They are not doing you well. They are not good to you. They pay very small. They pay you little. They are not nice to you. They are always there insulting you. It's like the work you are doing is like they are treating you like